Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Parnau Mahasayaka Charuchapam Namami Ramam Vamshanatham. Hari Om. 2026 year we are celebrating our 75th anniversary. We have started Chinmaya Mission 75 years ago. There are so many programs we have planned. One of the program is Hanuman Chalisa Samuhya Havan. Homam on Hanuman Chalisa. Now the plan is that 108 Havan Kundas, every Havan Kunda will be minimum 8 people, 4 couple. So almost 1,000 people. This is the plan. Now therefore, we thought of, we will explain to you what is the meaning of Hanuman Chalisa. How many of you are familiar with Hanuman Chalisa? Oh, everybody is, almost all. Hanuman Chalisa was written by Goswami Tulsidas ji. Before entering to the Hanuman Chalisa proper, we should also know some background of Tulsidas ji's story. Tulsidas ji lived near Prayag, called Rajpur village. Atmaram Dubey was his father and Tulsi was his mother. In the year 1554, he remained in the womb 12 months. And when he was born, instead of crying like any other normal child, he cried Ram. So they named him Ram Bola. But this child had one problem. He was a star-crossed child. Astrologers predicted that whoever take care of him, they will die. That was a prediction. And the prediction came true. The father passed away. Then after some time, mother also passed away. The child became an orphan. Then a servant lady was there. She took pity on the child. She took care of him. When the boy was 2.5 years old, she also died with a snake bite. Now the whole village was afraid of this boy. He was sitting there. And at that time there was a Mahatma who was passing through the village. He saw this boy and he asked, "Who is this?" And they narrated the story. So he took pity on the child, he took charge of the child, took him with him. And he had an ashram in Varanasi. Harihara Baba was his name. And he started looking after the child. And under his protection, the child grew and he taught him all our Shastras, including Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana. At that time, Valmiki Ramayana was popular. And he graduated from his education, became a young man. And when he became a young man, he remembered his village and his family. He came back to his village, took charge of the house, and then he was appointed as a priest in the nearby temple. After some time, he was a young, educated boy, having a decent job. So naturally, he got married to a beautiful girl from the nearby village. And Tulsidas became very attached to his wife. So much so that he wanted to be always around her. The idea is that, the problem was that he never experienced any woman's life in his life, mother, sister, nobody was there. So naturally, when a girl came to his life, his emotion poured out on her, so much so that he cannot live without her any moment. Always want to be around her. So these village girls started teasing this wife. What is that jadoo you have on him? Please teach us also, so that our husband also will be like that. This went on for some time. One day what happened, she had to go to her house for some emergency. Now relax, everybody looks so, serious. I don't know why. This is a story. Relax. And she had to go to her house, father's house. So she must have written a note. I had to go for a couple of days to my parents' house. So I have cooked everything and kept it there. You people write on the fridge and write a note. The same way she must have done it. And when he came back from the temple after his duties, the house was empty. And he saw the note. And he tried to handle it for some time, but by evening came, he could not take it anymore. So he decided to go and see her, the father's house. And it was pouring rain, but he didn't care for that. And the river was in flood. He was looking for something to cross the river. There was something coming floating. He held on that and crossed the river. Afterwards he found out it was a dead body. But he didn't even see it. So much infatuated he was. Then after crossing the river, finally he went to the house. The door was closed, everything was closed, it was pitch dark, lightning and thunder and pouring rain. This Tulsidaji was drenched in rain water And after touching the dead body, he was smelling bad. And he was looking for something to hold on so that he can climb the wall and reach the other side. Something was happening, he held on to that and crossed the wall. Afterwards, they found out it was a snake. He didn't even know that. And finally, he reached the door and he knocked at the door. And his wife opened the door, and what did she see? Her husband standing there, drenched in rainwater, smelling badly, pathetic condition. Now any one of you must be very happy to see such a husband taking such a risk, coming to see me, braving the water and the river, etc. But instead of that, this lady got so angry with him. He said, this much of love, you are showing so much of love for this flesh and marrow, this physical body. If this much of love, if you showed to Bhagavan Ramchandraji, he would have given you darshan long time ago. Why waste your time? And when he heard this, it was like an arrow piercing through his heart. Tulsidaji immediately took a right about turn. He did not say, anyway, I have come, it is a midnight, let me stay tonight and go morning. No, he didn't say. Immediately he took a right about turn and walked away from there. Now, this kind of talk our wives also must have done to any one of you. But what you would have done? You would have maximum go to the shopping mall and come back. Yahi to jindagi hai. Come back, isn't it? But Tulsi was ready. At the right time, Bhagavan prompts people to do, people to say certain things which will give a turning point to your life. So Siddhaji went and started living in Benares, and he used to pour water under a tree every day. That on the top of the tree there was a ghost living. The ghost thought that Tulsidaji is offering water to me. So he was very happy. One day the ghost appeared before Tulsidaji and said, I am very happy you are offering water to me. What can I do for you? I want to do something for you. Tulsidaji said, if you want to do something for me, do one thing. What? Show me Ramchandraji. Ghost said, whatever, if I can show you Ramchandraji, I will not be in this ghost form. I would have been liberated long time ago. But I can do one thing, can help you. There is a Mahatma who gives talks on Ramayana in a temple. Not Mahatma, it was a Panditji who gives lecture on Ramayana. It is believed that wherever there is Ramakatha is going on, Hanumanji comes and listens. He is the first listener. Then Tulsidaji said, how will I recognize him? Because he comes in the form of a human being, an old man, sitting in a corner, nobody notices it. And after the katha is over, he will walk away also. So the ghost told him that there will be one old man sitting in the last row. And when the katha is over, go and hold on to his feet. Don't allow him to escape. and say, Prabhu, I know who you are. Please bless me. Then he will show you the way. So Tulsidaji followed the instruction and he went. He saw the old man sitting there. He went and prostrated to him, held on to his feet, and he said, Prabhu, I know who you are. And of course, he was Hanumanji. And Hanumanji appeared before him and he said, yes, what can I do for you? That I want to see Bhagavan Ramchandraji. Hanumanji said, okay, you come to Chitrakoot, I will show you. In Chitrakoot Rama temple, there was a festival. People were coming, have a darshan for Bhagavan. They were lined up. Tulsidaji was sitting outside. And whoever is going to the temple, he was putting tikka. Bhagavan also was standing in line to get tikka from Tulsidaji. Ramchandraji and Lakshmana both were there. And they were in human form. Tulsidaji did not recognize. And he asked, and Bhagavan was Ajara Bahu, very high, tall person. So Tulsidaji could not reach him. So he asked, Beta jara chuko, just bend down a little bit, so that I can put the tikka on you. So Bhagavan said, if I bend down, the whole world will bend down. A strange conversation. But somehow Tulsidaji touched him. The touch gave him a shock, like an electric shock. But he didn't know what it was. That episode is over. Then he again prayed to Hanumanji. Hanumanji, you said you will show Ramchandraji, but I never saw him. Hanumanji said, see, that person told you, if I bend, the whole world will bend with me. That was Ramchandraji. Then Tulsidaji felt so bad that, oh Lord, out of compassion you came to give darshan to me, but I am so sinful. I could not see you, recognize you. He started crying, weeping. And when Hanumanji saw this, he said, okay, I'll give you one more chance. This time, Bhagavan was coming on a horse. So Tulsidaji was again going to miss. At that time, Hanumanji took the form of a parrot and perched on his shoulder, whispered in his ears, said that, hey, now look. This is the beauty of Guru. Hanumanji is like a Guru. Unless Guru Upadesha is there, even though Lord is present in the whole creation, we will not have that vision. So Hanumanji gave that Upadesha. Now look. And when he looked, he could have the darshan of both Ramchandraji and Lakshmanaji. Afterwards, after having darshan of Bhagavan, he was totally a different person. His life became Ramamayam. And he wanted to write Ramayanam. And in the beginning, he started writing in Sanskrit. Every day, whatever pages he wrote, it was disappearing. So again, he didn't know what to do. So he prayed to Hanumanji again. Instead of Hanumanji, Bhagavan Shivji himself came in his dream and advised him, saying that Ramayanam is already written in Sanskrit by Valmiki Rishi, and coming generation they will not know much Sanskrit. Therefore, you should write Ramakatha in Lokabhasha. So with that advice, Tulsidas started writing Ramayana in Awadhi dialect. That is the dialect Bhagavan Ramchandraji spoke in Ayodhya. So in that dialect, Tulsidas started writing Ramayana, and he completed his writing in 2 years' time. Those days, if any grantham, any literature, especially spiritual literature, if it is not written in Sanskrit, the scholars never accepted it. So there was a lot of objection from the Pandits class. They rejected his work. Tulsidas then, and one of the acharyas, they suggested that we will put to test his work. And they went to Kashi Vishwanath temple and kept Tulsidas' Ramayanam down, and on top of it, Gita, Upanishad, Puranas, etc. they kept on top of it and closed the door. Let Lord Shiva decide. Next day morning, when they opened the door, Tulsidas' Ramayana was on top. And it is written also, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Bhagavan Shivji himself read the whole thing and approved also. And afterwards, Tulsidas didn't have any problem. And he started propagating Bhagavad Katha all over. And from there onwards, he lived almost 100 years. Then he passed away taking Bhagavan's name. And the occasion in which this Hanuman Chalisa came into existence is when Tulsidas ji became sick. Those days there was not much of a treatment. I think he had pneumonia or something. So from the sick bed, he composed this 40 verses. Chalisa means 40. 40 verses he composed. And it is believed that after he composed these 40 verses and sang in praise of Hanuman, he recovered from his illness. So that is another reason why people chant Hanuman Chalisa to have a good health. Now, that is the story of the author. He has composed many other composition also. One is Ramayanam, that is very famous. It is Bhaktirasa Pradhanam. It is called Ramcharit Manas. It's also called Tulsi Ramayanam. Tulsi is his pen name he used. His mother's name, so that is the pen name he used. And Kavitavali, etc. There is another book also he has written. Tulsidas ji lived most of the time in Chitrakoot. From there he used to sing Bhagavan's glory. Now, Hanuman Chalisa also become very popular. It is the most popular composition. And this Hanuman Chalisa was composed by him. And as I told, he was very sick and he got cured by singing Bhagavan's glory. Now this Hanuman Chalisa, people sing as a daily prayer, or those who are Hanuman Bhaktas at least once a week, or if there are difficulties or adversities, they chant this Hanuman Chalisa 7 times or 100 times. Various way they worship Hanumanji. In some of the Indian states, Saturday is dedicated to Hanumanji. Now the reason also, they say that when Hanumanji went to Lanka first time, Sri Lanka, that was Hanumanji's first foreign tour. So when he went there, and when he saw, he was taken to Ravana's court, he saw all the Navagrahas, they were all under his control. Means what? Ravana controlled his destiny. Everybody was looking at him with fear, including Shani Devata. Shani Devata said to Hanumanji, if I get a little chance to move, I will change Ravana's destiny. So when Hanumanji came to the court fearless, and when he increased his size and sat, made his own seat and sat on it higher than Ravana, and Ravana was surprised. He got shaken inside a little bit. Also he remembered that this monkey is the one who killed his own son, Akshakumar. When he saw, and also Indrajit had to use Brahmastra to tie him and bring him. When he heard this, he was inside a little shaken. His confidence was shaken. And that was enough for Shani Devata to get out of his grip. He moved, and as Shani Devata was departing from the grip of Ravana, he blessed Hanumanji, saying that whoever worship you on Saturday, Shani day, I will not disturb them. So that is why people worship Hanumanji on Saturday. Now some areas people worship him on Tuesday also, Mangalavar. That is also people have got some explanation. This Tuesday is Bhagavan Ramchandraji's birthday, Mangalavar. Now Bhagavan Ramchandraji's birthday, Hanumanji is very happy. So when you are happy, so when Hanumanji is happy, the devotees can go and ask him. Suppose you are in a happy mood, people come and ask you, you will grant everything, isn't it? That's why when you want to have some favor from your boss, you ask the secretary, how is he today? Is he in a good mood or what? If he is in a good mood, then you will approach him, isn't it? The same way, Hanumanji is in a good mood on Tuesday because Bhagavan's birthday. So naturally, people want to go and approach him in that mood. So it doesn't matter whether you worship Tuesday or Saturday, that you worship Him, that itself is a great blessing. Hanuman Chalisa means there are 40 verses in praise of Hanumanji. Now those who are familiar with the story of Ramchandraji, they know the greatness of Hanumanji. One important point I would like to make in the beginning itself, in human life, it is almost impossible for a person to remain free from criticism. Some scandal or some accusation will be there. People are accused or some charges leveled against them. But to remain free from blemishes, it is almost impossible task. However careful you are. Even Ramchandraji, Bhagavan Ramchandraji is blamed. Sitaji, the purity incarnate, she was blamed. What to talk about us, isn't it? But there is one character in Ramayana, nobody can point a finger at him saying that you should not have done this. That is Hanumanji. Such a spotless character. Therefore, it is believed that one who worships Hanumanji on a daily basis, he will also be free from scandal, blemishes, criticism. He will have a smooth life. Such a great devotee he is. So, we will be seeing his glories as the text of these 40 verses being taken. Now, with this introduction, let us enter into the Hanuman Chalisa proper. Before, there are two styles of writing. One is called Chaupai, another is called Doha. So Doha and Chaupai, these are the two styles. Sorta also there. These are the style in which he wrote. Now, first one is Doha. I hope you are familiar now, you know. Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nijamana Mukura Sudhari Paranau Rakhuvara Bimala Jasu Jodayak Palachari. Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja. So these are all Sanskrit words, but when it is in a dialect form, it becomes sweeter. Shri Guru, you know, Charanam also means feet, lotus feet. Raja means dust. Nija mana mukura sudhari. Mana mukura. Man means mind. Mukura means mirror. Sudhari means clean, purified. What Varanau? Varanau means Varnanam. See, Vabhayo or Abheda is there, see. In Bengal, instead of Va, they say Ba. Bhai Venkatraman pondering in veranda, you know. All Ba, Ba, Ba. So here also Abhayor Abheda, you can see. So Varnanam becomes, it's too tongue twisting for people to speak. So Varanau. In all languages it is there, isn't it? In Spanish language, J is not there. It is pronounced as Ha, isn't it? So Vijaya, there is a Vihaya. San Jose is written, but San Jose is pronounced. In what do you call, Kannada also it is like that. Instead of Papa, instead of Paha they say, isn't it? Pappadam they say Happadam, isn't it? There is a, this is allowed it seems. Talayora Peda in Malayalam also. So, here, Varanau means describe, Varnanam. Rekuvara Bimala Jasu. Vimala means pure. Instead of Vimala, it is Bimala. Jasu means Yasas. Yasas is difficult to pronounce, so it is Ya become Ja. Yamuna become Jamuna. See, Ja is easy to pronounce. So these are all, if you know the knack, then you will understand. It is all Sanskrit words. So, Paranau Rekuvara Bimala Jasu. This Doha appeared in Tulsi Ramayanam in the Ayodhya Kant, where Rekuvara Bimala Jasu. So, after saying, I am going to describe the sacred glory of Ramachandraji. Rekuvara is the best among the Rekhu dynasty, Rekuvara. Best among the Rekhu dynasty means Bhagavan Ramachandraji. But after having said this, what Tulsidas is going to do? He is going to describe the glory of Hanumanji. So people ask this question, how are you? Are you not making a mistake here? There is a palpable mistake, isn't it? So Tulsidas said, no, I didn't make a mistake. I mean it. What is that? Rekuvara means not only Ramchandraji, but Hanumanji also. How can he be a part of Raghuvamsha? He was born to Anjana and he was a monkey, and how can he be part of a human life, like a human being? So Tulsidas explains, see, Hanumanji went and met Sitaji in Lanka. I hope you know Ramayana, right? If you don't know, attend Balavihar. Because what happened was, I tell you a story. In our modern education, our scriptures are not taught because of our influence, British influence. So one of the schools, an inspector went to inspect. This is an Indian scene, okay? The inspectors entered a classroom and said, I will ask a simple question. If the children answer, I will write a good report and you will get government grant. And the teacher said, okay, no problem. So the inspector asked, children, I ask you a simple question, please answer me. He asked, who broke Shivadhanush? Now the whole crowd was silent, like you now. Then the inspector got frustrated. He went around the class, stood in front of one boy and asked, "Who broke Shivadanush?" The boy shiveringly got up and said, "Sir, I didn't break." Now, he looked at the teacher. "What are you teaching? What kind of class you are taking? This boy doesn't know who broke Shivadanush." Then the teacher said, "Look, sir, I know this boy for the last 1 year in my class. He is a very honest boy. When he say he didn't break, he didn't break." Now the inspector got frustrated, angry. He went to the principal. He was walking up and down because he was restless. What kind of school these people are running? And I had to inspect this also. And the principal asked, "Why are you so angry, restless? Sit down. Have some Coca-Cola, thanda ho jao." He said, "I asked a simple question. The student doesn't know, I can understand. But the teacher also doesn't know. What kind of school you are running?" Then he asked, "What did you ask?" He said, "I asked a simple question. Who broke Shivadanush?" Student doesn't know, teacher also doesn't know. What kind of school you are running? Then the principal looked at him. "Sir, I tell you, I have 5,000 children in this school. Every day somebody broke something or other. Now why are you making such a big deal out of it? We will pay some compensation and forget about it." Now think about the condition of the inspector. He was not mad, he was sick. He got onto his motorbike and went to his boss, superintendent of education. It is a political appointment, there is nothing to do with education. Okay? It is like in Kerala, there is an education minister. He has not gone to school. They are ministers. Political appointment. Nothing to do with education. So he gave a lecture, came to his boss and gave a lecture that we have to change the system of training the teacher, what kind of syllabus we should have, all those kind of, a big lecture. Superintendent asked him, "What happened to you today?" Then he narrated the story. "I asked a simple question. Student doesn't know, the teacher also doesn't know, and so much so that the principal also doesn't know." Then he asked him, "What did you ask?" "Who broke Shivadanush?" Simple question. Then the superintendent said, "Let us appoint an inquiry committee." Because the political solution. And we will see the decision. After the report, we will act upon it. Now, this inspector, by the time, he was not mad, he was crazy. He said he felt ashamed to work under a person who doesn't know who broke Shivadanush. He resigned his job. And he went home. Still his anger was still there. He was going up and down in the house also, restless. His wife asked, "What happened to you?" He said, "I resigned my job." "What? A government job? Doing nothing, still you get your job money? How can you resign such a good job?" "Why? What happened?" And he narrated the whole story. Finally, the wife asked, "What did you ask?" He said, "I asked a simple question. Who broke Shivadanush?" The child doesn't know. The teacher doesn't know. The principal doesn't know. So much so that my boss also doesn't know. That's why it is I felt insulted to work under such a person. Then she looked at him and said, "Why do you ask difficult question from Mahabharata?" Now this teacher, now this inspector, now what will he do? I heard he took sannyas. Now I narrated this story one place. After the lecture is over, one lady was standing waiting for me. "Swamiji, can I ask you a question?" "Yeah." "Are you that inspector?" I said, "No." I hope you know who broke you on the other side. I don't have to tell you, right? This will happen. So Raghuvara, now the story, why I got this to this story, because Ramayanam, Hanumanji went and met Sitaji and gave the message of Ramchandraji to Sitaji. Sitaji was so happy that Ashta Siddhi Navaditike Data Suvaradina Janaki Mata blessed him with Ashta Siddhi and all that. We'll explain to you what are the Ashta Siddhi, etc. at that time. Now, and still Hanumanji was not happy because he already had Ashta Siddhi. Using that only he came there. But still looking at her. That means Sitaji is like mother. The child, you give gift, birthday, you keep on giving gift, he receives, still look at you, means what? One more. So Sitaji was thinking now what he wants. Then she understood. This child, childhood, his mother left him. And he did not enjoy the mother's love. So, she just understood what he wants and he called him Sutta. In Tulsi Ramayana we can see, she calls him Sutta. Sutta means son. So, it is strange that he met Ramchandraji first. Ramchandraji did not call him Sutta. But after Sitaji accepted him as her son, when he came back, Ramchandraji also called him Sutta. You know why? Because the mother is the one who introduced the child to father, isn't it? The first child is born in the hospital, the nurse bring you. There are 200 children sitting there, lying down there. One of them they pick up. What is the guarantee it is your child? It is only a tag, The tag is misplaced, you don't know. And the mother can take the child. You go there, husband go there. Mera beta kahan hai? And the mother introduces, Dekho, he is your father, isn't it? So mother is the one who introduces. So, when Sitaji adopted him as her son, naturally, he became part of Raghuvamsha. Therefore, he is called Raghuvara. So Tulsidaji is very careful. Jodayak Palachar. So, why are you praising me? Tulsidaji says, you are capable of giving me fourfold attainment in life. What are the fourfold attainment? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Now, each one of us We all want artha, isn't it? Artha means wealth, prosperity. Why are we here in this country? For artha only, main thing. That's why when you came to this country, you made a list. I want to do this, I want to do this. Everybody had their own list of item. Is it not? I want to have my own house, isn't it? First it was an apartment, then it was a townhouse, then it is a independent house. That also, as the pocket increases, the house also changes, isn't it? First it was 2-room house, now it is 3-bedroom, then it is 5-bedroom with 3 garage, road, all that. And 2-3 imported cars, one BMW, one Mercedes, another is nowadays Tesla also. Then a few million in the bank, properly invested in safe stocks. This is a list, isn't it? It's called dharma, artha. Then when you have enough money, then what is the point? You should enjoy it also, isn't it? Kama. That is one problem. First generation of Indians, they make money, keep on making money, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, keep on making money and saving it in the bank, looking at the bank balance, they are very happy. They forget to live, keeping for children, grandchildren. 7 generation. Children doesn't want also. But they keep it. That's why there is a saying, they live poor and dies rich. So that is why you people should know how to spend money, okay? Learn from Americans. They live for the day. They don't worry about tomorrow. I'm not saying do that, but save some money. But at least enjoy your life. Take a tour, Go on a cruise, at least Bahamas, come back, that much. If not Alaska, enjoy. That's called kama. Kama purti. Fulfillment of desires. But your artha kama should be dharmic, proper, righteous way. Don't take shortcut. That's why dharma is first. Actually it is artha kama dharma. So dharma is underlining principle behind artha kama, therefore dharma. Then when a person live like this, after routine life, you start thinking, what is this life? Monday through Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday, then Sunday, Saturday, you are too busy, actually, more busier than other days. And this continuous, after some time you start thinking, kya jindagi, kya hai? Such thought comes, is there anything? And whatever enjoyment you are enjoyed, it is a repetition, nothing new. That is why youngsters, nowadays the youngsters, they live up. When they have become 24, they have lived the whole life. Then they don't know what to do. There is no kick in life, isn't it? No, get kicked, what they do, they get into drugs. So they get some excitement, something new. Because they become tired of the same routine. In Vedanta, it is a sign of growth actually. You stop and think, now what is to be done in life? Is there anything higher in life? Achieving which we will be able to gain something lasting happiness. That's why in our scriptures it is said, Vishaya Sukhas, there are three problems. Three doshas are there. What are they? Every enjoyment in our life is dukkha mishritatva. It is mixed with dukkha. Everything. Beginning it will be happy, but then afterwards give you some sorrow. Every piece of experience you see, there is dukkha mishritatva. Then atruptikaratva, second problem. Dissatisfaction. However much you indulge, still you want more, isn't it? More and more we want. How much money you earn? Swamiji, this is enough. You say, no, some more, some more. Then, bandhana karakatva. It binds you. Addiction comes to us, isn't it? The joy is short-lived, but the bondage is permanent. So these are the three doshas. But when an intelligent person observes this, he starts asking, is there any enjoyment in this life without these three doshas? And that is where our scriptures come and tell you, yes, there is. What is that? That's called moksha. So, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. And here Tulsidaji says, Hanumanji can give you all the four. Jodayak palachari. Now for that, what is necessary? Sri Guru Charana Saroja Raja. Take the dust from the lotus feet of our Guru. Guru Bhakti is very important. Not that when the Guru comes, ask him to lift your leg, let me take some dust from your feet and put it in your glass and drink it. No, you will be constipated, not that. For what? To mana mukura sudhari. To clean, sudhari means purify. Purify our mind. See, mind here is compared here with mukura means mirror. A mirror is used for what? To see your face, means when you are standing in front of the mirror, your face is reflected. So it's a reflecting media. So also our mind is a reflecting media of consciousness. Paramatma. The consciousness is reflected in the mind. Since consciousness is pure, Antaratma is pure, but the reflecting media is impure. What happened? The reflection also become impure. So in order to have that pure reflection, what is to be done? We have to clean the reflecting media. Now, how to clean the mind? Is there any detergent? No. The method, Tulsidaji says, Guru Charana Raja. Take means worship one's own Guru. Take the dust from the feet of your Guru means serve your Guru. With that, what happened? Our raga dvesha get neutralized. When you study Gita, Bhagavan gives you how to purify your mind. There are 3 chapters, 3rd chapter, 4th chapter, 5th chapter. All these 3 chapters talk to you about Karma Yoga. 3 levels: elementary, secondary, higher secondary. Once you purify your mind, then what happens? Bhagavan's glory becomes clear to you. Right? But now I will be able to describe your glory. Rekhuvara Bimala Jasu and Jodayak Palachari, and which will definitely bless you with all 4-fold qualification attainment in life, that is Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. So Sri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nijamana Mukura Sudhari Bharanau Rekuvara Bimala Chasu Jodayak Palachari. Second one, Buddhihina Tanujanike Sumiro Pavana Kumar Bala Buddhi Vidya Degu Mohe Harahu Kale Savikar. Therefore, what is necessary? Balam Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohe. Haravu Kalesha Vikar. Klesham. Kalesha means klesham. Afflictions in life. In order to remove all afflictions in our life, what is necessary? Balam, Buddhi, Vidya. So Tulsidaji is asking, bless me with the strength of Buddhi. So intellect is there, everybody has got intellect, but the strength of intelligence is not there, which will definitely give me Haravu Kalesa Vikar. In our Shastra, there are 5 types of kleshas are given. One is called ignorance, avidya. Avidya gives you sorrow, isn't it? Suppose you go to a doctor and he asks you to go through, what is that, MRI and all other tests. And you go through 1 week, back and forth, so many tests you go through. But they will not tell you the result immediately, isn't it? You have to wait another 1 week. And during that week, when you don't know the result, what is your mental condition? Some heart attack must be there, or some other problem, serious problem will be there. This is called ignorance. When you are ignorant about your condition, you become anxious, worry, that is called sorrow. And once that nurse calls you from that office, oh, nothing, it is a gas problem, then you are relieved, isn't it? So, ignorance is one cause of our affliction. Then second problem is asmita. Asmita means ego, ahankara. Ahankara also create problem, isn't it? Most of our problem is because of our ego, ahankara, isn't it? Why couple separate? Ahankara only. Nobody want to give up. Then ahankara creates what? Expression of ahankara is in this two form. Raga, dvesha. I like this, I don't like this. Whatever I like, I want to get it. Whatever I don't like, I want to avoid. This is simple. What is the problem? And the problem here is, whatever you like, you don't get it. Whatever you don't like, that comes after you. Isn't it? I remember, I had this dislike for this bengan, this eggplant. I never liked it. One house I went for bhiksha, this lady has served bengan bharta in my plate. So as a sannyasi, you are not supposed to say no. Whatever that is served in the plate, chup chap, you have to take it. Sadhvannam naduyajyadam vidivashat praptena sandushyadam. Whatever that comes as your prarabdha, you have to take it. This is the rule. So I cannot complain, so I don't want to look at it also. What I did, I took it and put it in my mouth and gulped it. I thought the problem is over. But the lady came and saw it has disappeared. She served another. And I kept it for the last, so that the damage will not happen. Now I finished the bhiksha and then came away. Second house I went for bhiksha, this lady has informed. Swamiji like bengan. Now what happened? The whole lunch was filled with bengan. Bengan sambar, bengan bharta, bengan chutney, bengan everything. It went on for 1 year. When I went to some place, God-forsaken place, there they got it, DHL from Florida for my sake. After 1 year, I start liking it. But now, even if I ask, I won't get it. This is the nature. Whatever you don't like, it comes after you, isn't it? Suppose you think that I don't want to see this person today. He's number one enemy. I don't want to see him. You are not told anybody, you just thought yourself, that's all. But you go innocently to the shopping mall, this man is standing there. Hello, how are you? Arey lo bhai, aa gaya. Is it not? So, raga-dvesha is not a problem, but opposite happens. That gives you problem. So, first is ignorance, ajnanam. Second is asmita, ego. Third is raga. Fourth is dvesha. Then the fifth one is called abhinivesh. Abhinivesh means fear of death. The fear of death is always there. By Bhagavan's grace, we forget. That's all. But whenever we see somebody is dying, we have that fear. That fear of death also is another form of affliction. These are the 5 types of affliction in our life we face. Tulsidaji says, this worship of Hanumanji haravu kalesa vikar. So these 5 type of klesha he will destroy. For that, what is necessary? Balam, buddhi, vidya, tehu mohe. For that, what is necessary? The strength of wisdom. Everybody is blessed with intelligence, intellect. But intellect should have something inside, right? Intelligence. That Tulsidas is asking, oh Hanumanji, please bless me with intelligence. I am blessed with intellect, but intelligence you give me, so that with that jnanam alone I will be able to overcome this 5-fold afflictions in our life. Now, Hanumanji, Tulsidaji says, Buddhihina tanu janike. Tanu means body. Buddhihi means foolish. I know my body is foolish. That is the translation, direct translation. But that's not the meaning. Body is foolish, everybody knows it is inert, insentient. Taking this inert, insentient body to be myself is buddhihinata. Is foolish. So we have taken this body to be real. Now what is real and unreal? This we should know. Then only you can compare this. Shankaracharya writes in Gita commentary, Yat Vishaya Buddhi Vepicharati Asat. Yat Vishaya Buddhi Na Vepicharati Sat. A thing in which your thought never changes is called Sat, truth. A thing in which your thought keep on changing, that is called Asat, unreal. Now, for example, when you got married, I'm taking average 25 years ago, right? Average age. At that time, gold price was cheap. So your parents gave you a thick necklace. Nowadays, nobody wear real gold. Real gold is in the, what do you call, bank. You know, that. But your daughter is getting married, so he went to the goldsmith and asked him to melt it and make some new ornaments, latest fashion. So out of this gold, he made one latest chain. Then still gold was there. They made bangles. Then still gold was there. Made some earrings. Then nose ring. Nowadays children wear lot of ring everywhere, isn't it? So many rings were made. So many bangles were made. So many, of course, chain only one made. Now that one chain became chain, bangle, ring, 3 different things. But so many names are there for different forms. But one thing remains unchanged. What is that? Gold, isn't it? So yat vishaya buddhi na vibhicharati. Thing in which your thought never changes is gold. But the name and form, the very same gold, become chained. The name is different, form is different. And bangles, name and form different. Ring, name and form different. The name and form keep changing. So that which keep on changing is unreal. That which remains unchanged is called real. Got it? Now apply that to your life. What is that changing? Your body. Is it not? That's why whenever I go to somebody's house, they show me the wedding picture. Then I looked at her. It is your picture? Yeah, Swamiji, I was like that. So sadly they say. Now what happened? So much of space they have conquered. So much of change, isn't it? So body keep on changing. Not only body changes, our emotions also changes, isn't it? What I liked yesterday, I love it now. What I loved yesterday, I don't like it now, isn't it? Yesterday I liked tea, now I don't like it, now I have gone to coffee. Now coffee I also don't like. Why? What is that? Green tea. We keep on changing. Our likes and dislikes also changes. Our intellectual ideas also change. When I came to this country, I came with a lot of ideas. Now what happened? Nothing. All gone, Swamiji. Kya use? There is no use. So idea changes, emotion changes, physical body changes. So naturally that which keep on changing, what? It's not real. But still what we think, it is real. This is Bhagavan's Maya. Okay. Therefore, buddhihina tanu janike sumiro pavana kumar. Therefore, I remember you as Pavana Kumar. Tulsidaji uses the word Pavana Kumar. Pavana Devata has got two beautiful qualities, purifying and also life. Give life. You have keep on breathing, that is our life sustains, isn't it? So these are the two qualities, and serving the humanity. So serving, seva, and another is purifying. Therefore Tulsidaji remembers these two qualities. Hanumanji also got. Therefore Tulsidaji remembers Hanumanji as Pavana Devata. Sumiro Pavana Kumar. Balam buddhi vidya dehu mohe harav kale savikar. So these are the two dohas, and with that we will get into the chaupais next class. Okay? Thank you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
check. सबको बिठा देना भाई. So all parents, if you can come near the stage area. Pre-K, come. All of you sit down. Sit. Sit down. Don't take it out. Yeah, come on, sit down. Which grade is this? Which grade? Go up. All 9th graders go up there. Yeah, just pick up this. Yeah, hold it up. Hold it up. Stand here. Just hold it. Yeah, hold this. Pre-K is done. Yeah. All right, all of you find your grades and sit down quickly. And all parents, keep the doorway free. And if you can come near the deity and the stage. This group of parents, can you line up near the deities? Can I request you to line up there? All of you. Can I request, Hari Om, can you all go there? Can you all go near the deity, please? All of you. Can you go near the deity? Children are coming in here, if you can stand there. And keep this space free, especially this place free, because they'll all come walking up. Okay, this grade 1 is done. You can go. Thank you. All right, you can go to your class.
Hari bol, hari bol, hari hari bol, hari bol, hari bol, hari hari bol, Mukunda Madhava Govinda bol, Mukunda Madhava Govinda bol, Keshava Madhava Govinda bol, Keshava Madhava Govinda bol, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bol, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bol, Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari Hari bol, Mukunda Madhava Govinda bol, Mukunda Madhava Govinda bol, Keshava Madhava Govinda bol, Keshava Madhava Govinda bol, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bol, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bol, Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari Hari bol, Mukunda Madhava Govinda bol, Mukunda Madhava Govinda bol.
Few announcements. Hari Om. Shh. So when we are making announcement, children, this group of children, Hari Om. So tomorrow we have our open house. So it's at 4 p.m. If you are friends, most of you that are here know what we do, but this is for new Chinmaya parents. So please let your friends and family know. They can come. It's at 4 o'clock. You'll get to meet the teachers. You'll also get to understand what the syllabus is. There'll be some presentations as well. Next Friday, we have our house inaugural. So the children will be in class for the first 45 minutes. After that, we will be meeting here. So plan accordingly. Okay? Now we'll have this line stand up and this line stand up. And we are going to come around like this. for Aarti. After this line is done, this line stands up and goes. Okay, come here. Yeah, good job. Huh? No. Okay, are we guys ready? Ready? All right, let's go.
Oh, hello? Okay. Akhanda. Okay. Mangala Arati Priya Pritam ki Mangal Priti Riti Dunaki Mangal Anti Hasani Dasanan ki Mangala Murali Veena Dunaki Mangala Arati Mangala Banik Tribangi Har ki Mangala Seva Sab Sach Har ki Mangala Sir Chandrika Mukut ki Mangala Chabi Nainan Me Atki Mangala Arati Mangala Chatafavi Ang ki Mangala Gaur Sham Ras Rang ki Mangala Ati Kati Piyare Pat ki Mangal Chitavani Nagar Nat ki Mangala Arati Mangala Shobha Kamala Nayan ki Mangala Madhuri Mridula Bayan ki Mangala Vrindavan Magat ki Mangala Kritana Jamuna Tat ki Mangala Arati Mangala Charana Runa Taruvan ki Mangala Karani Bhakti Hari Janaki Mangala Jugala Priya Bhavan ki Mangala Shri Radha Jivan ki Mangala Arati Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare Bhakta Janon ke Sankat दास जनों के संकट शरण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख बिन से मन का स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति गरावे सुख संपत्ति गरावे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण कहूँ मैं किसकी स्वामी शरण कहूँ मैं किसकी तुम बिना और न दूजा तुम बिना और न कोई आशा करूँ मैं जिसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता स्वामी तुम पालन करता मैं मूर्ख कलकामी मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी कृपा करो भरता ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम हो एक अगोचर सबके प्राणपति स्वामी सबके प्राणपति किस विध मिलूं दयामय किस विध मिलूं कृपामय तुमको मैं कुमति ओम जय जगदीश हरे दीन बंधु दुख हरता तुम रक्षक मेरे स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे अपने हाथ उठाओ अपने शरण बढ़ाओ द्वार पड़ में तेरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे तन मन धन सब तेरा सब कुछ है तेरा स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा तेरा तुझको अर्पण तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की आरती सद्गुरु की शरणों में उनके शांति समाए शरणागत की भ्रांति मिटाए पाप ताप संताप हरण की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की वेद उपनिषद गीता को गाया धर्म सनातन फिर से जगाया शुद्ध नीति प्रीति शंकर की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की सिद्ध भादी के तपोभूमि में नित्य विराजे गुरु हमारे भक्त हृदय आनंद स्रोत की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की आरती सद्गुरु की ओम सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदं पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम
One other quick thing. I was standing outside today. Hari Om. to see how many parents are dropping their kids, and so I did have to tell a few people to move on and go park.
I'll lead, you follow.
Go park and then bring their kids in. Please don't feel bad if we do that. This is for the safety of your children and the safety of everybody. I mean, it was very upsetting today that somebody went on the one way, the wrong way, just to park. We are all here to make sure all of us are safe. So please follow the rules. We don't want an untoward incident. It is getting darker. So please walk your children in after parking. Do not stop your cars and say, 1 minute, half a second to just let them go. Thank you so much. Appreciate everyone's help. All right, all of you stand up. Put your right hand to your heart. So right hand to your heart and repeat after them. Start.
Ready? We stand as one family,
We stand as one family,
bound to each other with love and respect.
bound to each other with love and respect.
We serve as an army,
We serve as an army,
courageous and disciplined,
courageous and disciplined,
ever ready to fight against
ever ready to fight against
all low tendencies and false values,
all low tendencies and false values,
within and without us.
within and without us.
We live honestly,
We live honestly,
the noble life of sacrifice and service,
the noble life of sacrifice and service,
producing more than what we consume,
producing more than what we consume,
and giving more than what we take.
and giving more than what we take.
We seek the Lord's grace
We seek the Lord's grace
to keep us on the path of virtue, courage, and wisdom.
to keep us on the path of virtue, courage, and wisdom.
May thy grace and blessings flow
May thy grace and blessings flow
through us, through the world around us.
through us, through the world around us.
We believe that the service of our country
We believe that the service of our country
is the service of the Lord of Lords,
is the service of the Lord of Lords,
and devotion to the people
and devotion to the people
is devotion to the Supreme Self.
is devotion to the Supreme Self.
We know our responsibilities.
We know our responsibilities.
Give us the ability and courage to fulfill them.
Give us the ability and courage to fulfill them.
Om Tat Sat.
Om Tat Sat.
All high schoolers, please stay back in the hall. High schoolers go in. All high schoolers go. Please stay back. There's a little announcement and help that we need.
Keep forgetting.
Ram
Perfect.
Ramachandra.
Ramachandra. So I have an educational platform which it's called Yuva Quest.
Okay.
And I wanted to see if Chinmay can use it, Chinmay Mission can use it. So who do I speak to about that? Ramachandra.
Do you have my number?
No, I don't. Let me get your number. And the other thing is, we are a graphics company, right?
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember last time I did the poster for
okay.
one of the festivals. So Myra and Tia are my daughters. As my service, any graphics work you need,
That'll be awesome.
And now the other graphics work is like, I want to update this. Like all the pictures in here. Everything,
yeah.
I want to update it. That'll be one of my services.
Awesome. What's your name?
Japan.
How do you spell it?
Japan.
Japan,
The country.
okay.
Hold on. Let me
Not
get-
Japan, but Japan.
No, Japan. Yeah. Well, spell that way.